Hey everybody. I had a student specifically ask for a workshop for no red ink and pertaining to others. So how do we put the apostrophe onto and show ownership with others? We're going to take a look at that. So the first place I'm starting is in Echo. I have uploaded into, let me show you where it is, into the project. So if you go to the Enlightened Gaming Project, you'll see, I'm sorry, it's not Enlightened, my bad. It is in the No Red Ink Spring Semester. And you go into contractions and possessives, and notes, contractions, and possessives will bring you to this notes. Now scroll down, I just clicked until I saw others at the top, and these are our rules for others. So you can use this on a quiz and on your practice. So if we look at the rule for others, the phrase others refers to a group of people and shouldn't take an apostrophe, okay? So whenever you refer to others as a group of people, and it doesn't showing any ownership or saying they own anything, there's no apostrophe. So let's look at examples here. Although others don't believe Louis' story, I do. So although others, group of other people, others, don't believe Louis' story, I do. So they're no others don't they do not own don't, okay? So we not put an apostrophe S. Dave told the others about our secret plan to paint the school bus. They don't others don't own about, okay? So you would not put an apostrophe. So whenever there is no ownership, no apostrophe. That's a simple rule there. So another example. The phrase others refers to a group of people who possesses something together. So we do put the apostrophe when there is possession, and it goes at the end of the word, okay? You shouldn't care about others' opinions, okay? So they own their opinions. It's their opinions, okay? So they have opinions and they own it, so an apostrophe. Now the question is, why does it go at the end of the word? So when you have a plural word, like others, which means more than one person, a group of more than one person, others, because that S is on there because of the plurality, because it means more than one, we put the apostrophe at the end, okay? So you shouldn't care about others' opinions, okay? So that would have an apostrophe at the end because they own opinions. So just remember that with others, the apostrophe goes at the very end for opinions. Dave borrowed the others' notebooks for the debate tomorrow. So Dave borrowed the others, they own the notebooks, so an apostrophe. Our last example here is the phrase each others requires an apostrophe before the S. So example is Dave and his friend could finish each other's sentences. So each other is plural because it's saying each one person, okay? So there wouldn't naturally be an S on it, but because we're showing ownership to the sentence or ownership to something, they have to put an apostrophe, okay? Because there's not, it's not plural, so you put an apostrophe S. And the easy way to remember is that, whenever each is with other, it's an apostrophe S, not at the apostrophe didn't go at the end, okay? So Mary first wanted to be a barber when she and her friend began cutting each other's hair because they own each other, own their hair, and they're only talking about one other person versus another person, so it's singular. So you have an apostrophe S. Remember, the words others refers to a group of people and should not take an apostrophe. When others own something as a group, they get an apostrophe. So when it shows ownership, they get an apostrophe. So let's go over and look at a practice together. So Simba and I walk each other's dogs when one of us is out of town. So we have that each other together, so we know that there needs to be an apostrophe before that S, because with each others, and we can always go back to our notes and double check, yep, each other gets the apostrophe S. Submit. While others don't like hula hoop hooping, Lord Voldemort thinks it's the best sport. So why others? Do others own don't? No, they don't own don't. So we don't have an apostrophe here, okay? Because they don't own or have ownership of don't. Moaning Myrtle and her friend borrow each other's. Oh, boom! Right away we see each other's, so we know that apostrophe is in the wrong spot. It needs to be between the R and the S. Each other's. One complete. Mufasa ended up with his neighbor's keys after they accidentally wore each other's coats. So each other's, again, we have each with others, an apostrophe. Okay, so Harry Potter doubled his wardrobe when he realized that he and his neighbor fit into each other's. So it's each other's again, so we know it's apostrophe S with each. Primrose Everdeen asked for the others' help assembling furniture. So the others own that help. It's their help. So we're going to put an apostrophe after the S because it's not each other's. So it's not apostrophe S, but it's ownership. So it goes at the very end. Okay, the others will be late to, so the others don't own will. So we get rid of the apostrophe. Neville Longbottom was frantic. Neville Longbottom was frantic until he realized that we had accidentally taken each other's. So each other's, the rule with each other's, we put an apostrophe S. Not bad. Almost there. Hermione Granger and her next door neighbor tried to outdo each other's. Again, we got each other's, so we're going to put an apostrophe S. All right, last level. Zazu and his barber complicated each other's shoes before the haircut. Complicated. Zazu and his barber complimented each other. So each other one more time. Oh, wait. So that was correct. I was going to change it, but that is correct. So apostrophe S with each other's. Professor Moody asked the others to bring paper plates and napkins. So the others do not own to bring, so we are correct. President Snow asked for the others' advice before getting a haircut. So President Snow asked for the others' advice. Is it their advice? Yes. So we put an apostrophe at the very end of the word. And we did it. All right. Hopefully that helps you all out, and let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks.